So the first song that I ever had recorded, I moved to Nashville in 1979, and I had been writing songs for years before that, and with no luck at all. And I finally got a publishing deal at Tree International. And when I got here, I was very fortunate to meet and work with a lot of great songwriters, Sonny Throckmorton and Curly Putman, Bobby Braddock, people like that. And they were very generous with their knowledge. And I'd always been very hesitant. I didn't take criticism or critique very well on the songs that I had written. But when I moved to Nashville, I realized that if the guy that wrote The Green, Green Grass of Home and He Stopped Loving Her Today is going to take the time to say, you know what, I think you might want to think about that second verse. I think you should think about that second verse, which is what I did. And I wrote this song trying to fit in because I was trying to make money and get songs recorded and that sort of thing. And so I was consciously trying to write things that maybe would work in the marketplace, as it were, and sort of learning the craft of songwriting. So I wrote this song. It was going to be recorded by a guy named T.G. Shepherd. His producer was Buddy Killen, who owned the publishing company that I was writing for. And so they took this song. It was called I Came Home to Make Love to You. I sang it once on the demo, and then I never sang it again. It was just not my cup of tea, but I thought, well, that might work. And it did. And so they took it, they had it down at the studio, and there was a stack of tapes on the desk at the studio, and they were just running through them, recording them with TG. And Curly Putman, once again, Mr. Green, Green Grass of Home, and He Stopped Loving Her Today, had just written a new song and went to the studio to pitch it to Buddy and TG, and he was sure they would have cut it. I mean, there's no way they would not have cut a song that Curly wrote specifically for T.G. Shepherd. And he got down to the studio and he saw this stack of tapes sitting there, and he saw my song was the next one that they were going to do. And he took the tape that he brought down there and put it back in his pocket, and he never played it for them because he knew that if he played it for them, they would have kicked my song off the session and recorded that, his tune. And that story was told to me. I never talked to Curly about it, but that story was told to me by a guy, song plugger at Tree, a guy named Dan Wilson. So I think it's true.